guys, just had this up, which I believe to be not the biggest find of the day, but I think that's a watch winder, and I think it's got some kind of decoration or wording on there. I have had a go at cleaning it up, but can't quite make out what it says. Looks like git, but I don't think it's git. Yeah, so nice little find. On to the next. Okay, dudes and dudesses, move on to the next hole, and we've got, I've already cleaned it up, a very, very nice 1826 George IV, I believe that to be a shilling. Brilliant, what a find, first one of today. The sun's out in Cumbria, yes, you heard correctly, the sun does come out in Cumbria. It's usually through the week when people are at work, but it's come out on a Sunday this year, so we've got to be grateful for that, I suppose. So yeah, brilliant, look at that. Well pleased with that. Bit of silver, first hole. That definitely deserves a giggity. Giggity. Hello guys, on to the next hole, and I think I have found a worm. Can you see it? And also in the hole was this slightly more interesting thing. Not quite sure what it is. Just have some lettering around the outside. I've tried to clean it up a little bit. Can't quite work out what the letters are yet. I think it's, I'm not sure if it's lead. It probably is lead. It's not heavy but it's quite thin, so it could be lead. There's a bit of detail on there. Is that an 8 maybe? I'm not sure. Hopefully it should clean up well. So yeah, any ideas what that might be, guys? Be very much appreciated. I'll try and work out what it says around the side, but when I get home. Interesting, definitely some age to that. If you know what it is, please comment. I think that probably deserves a giggity, to be honest. Giggity. On to the next hole, guys, and we have a coin, if I can find it. I've tried to give it a bit of a clean up. I think I saw 1790 something on the bottom before it dried out. It's cased in mud, I'm afraid, but if I had a toothbrush and some water, it would clean up alright. I keep forgetting to bring stuff like that. I'm lucky I remember to bring myself half the time. So, yeah, I think it's a Georgian penny or a half penny. But I'll do a round up later. Try and get it cleaned up a little bit. Giggity. Well guys, on to the next hole. Found a really old coin. Don't know whether you can see that, but there's a crown just where it's dried out, and it's not very circular neither. Can't seem to get anything off the back yet, but looking forward to getting this one cleaned up. There's definitely a crown there. Hope you can see that. Hope the camera's picking it up. Yeah, interesting. Probably the size of a half penny, something like that. 20mm, 22mm across. Yeah, there's definitely a crown there, so should be able to get an idea off that, and possibly a date with a bit of luck. Yeah, brilliant. Happy with that. Giggity. Guys, just moving on from that other hammered, we've just found a, probably can't see, I think it's a bit bright in the sun.
Yeah, you can just about see his chin, I think, on here.
It's a William III, 1694 to 1702 love token. You can just about see his head there. And there's a bit of a date.
Something impossible to see.
In there. It's a bit, obviously it's silver, so it's, you just see a little bit of something on there. 16 at the top. It's been bent into a love token. I think we've had these before, where there was an offence to deface the monarch in any way back then, punishable by treason and death. So you defaced a coin to show someone how much you loved them and gave it to them. But they haven't done a very good job with this one, because they're normally obliterated, but you can still make. Probably can't actually, but you should be able to.
Quite his chin,
that's
actually.
that's not bad, is it?
No.
That's William III. We think that's a sixpence, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your third sixpence, nice bit of silver, yeah.
Mm.
Just up the hill from that hammered. So
Yeah, about 20 yards away.
yeah, we're having a good day, I'll take that.
Mm.
Nice one. On to the next.
Mm.
Right guys, on to the next find, and we've got, I have no idea. I think it's a pixie's hat, but I don't know whether pixies used to live in this field or not, so I'm just guessing, to be honest. It's quite an irregular shape, so it's quite old. Don't know what happened there. Don't know if that hole goes right through. Probably does actually. So I think it's bronze, maybe. It's definitely got some copper in it. Interesting. Suggestions welcome. See you in the next hole. Right guys, just found this lovely 1582 Elizabeth I sixpence. Slightly bent this one. We'll soon sort that out. Quite a good portrait there. I like the Lizzies because I've got the dates on 1582, which I already said. Yeah, cool. Not a bad condition when it's flattened out. Sword mint mark there. We'll have to find out where it was minted. Probably London. Yeah, cool. Liking that. Alright guys, just found this, already cleaned it up. Should have showed you in the hole really, but never mind. Yeah, nice little hammered. Now I thought it was a Lizzie when I first saw it, because I found a couple of Lizzies round here, and then I turned it over and I believe that to be Edward the 6th, 1533 to 1553, I think, something like that. So yeah, well pleased with that. All the hammers I've already found have all been Lizzies, and nice to have a different monarch. Quite a good portrait of that, it's not too worn. Lovely coin, liking that, liking it very much. Yeah, brilliant. See you at the next.